Grab your glasses, everybody. It's time for a Moonshine Safari.
Welcome, everybody, to Moonshine Safari. I'm Josh.
I'm Dina.
Hey, and yes,
We finally did it.
your eyes are not deceiving you.
Right. We're actually doing the video thing.
We're actually on the
This
video.
is our first try, so it's going to be a little rough to start with, but hopefully
And
we'll get better at
probably rough down the road, too. Probably like a lot of roads you guys drive on with the potholes and stuff. We don't have potholes in Arizona so much, you know.
it. We just have roads that are
We
torn
pay
up,
a lot of,
but
yeah, they just stay torn up all the time. We don't have really potholes. They just, we
Awesome.
don't get to drive on them. That's why we don't have potholes.
Exactly.
That's exactly.
Yeah, it never gets broken. You never get to drive on it.
Right.
How's it going? This
Are you
is the
asking
studio.
me? Oh, yeah, this is studio. You can see all the stuff. It's a very small room, but
Seen
this is
some
our
pictures
studio.
of it before if you've
Yeah.
seen our Instagram, so I'll put up some pictures here and there about it. But we kind of just said we were going to start our video thing, and we've been kind of working on it. And to be honest, I haven't been putting in as much time as I'd like to on the learning, and you know, I'm old. What can I say?
Well, aside just that life happens, and you've had a bit of a fight with your small fiber neuropathy over the past
Yeah, it's been
month.
awesome.
It's not been a great time.
Had a great time. with
So that's part of the reason why we've been away. Part of the other reason is that we told you that we were going to be revamping things. As you can see, we're doing video.
that. We are.
But also, we also needed a break. And we just took a nice little break and enjoyed our time.
In the pool.
Working on some music
Working
as
on
well.
some
If you follow my Instagram, cantankerous_Josh, you can see some of the photos I've taken of some of the songs we're working on, and we're hoping to post some in the next week or two.
Yeah, I mean, Josh has a couple of really good ones out there. You guys, you're gonna like them.
So we'll see. We'll see. But
Anyway.
we're glad you're here.
We are.
And we don't really have a set format right now. We just
No.
wanted to touch base with all of you shiners
hi.
out there and say howdy and say that we appreciate you and that you can go back and see all of the other 52 episodes that we have
Right.
on hand at our website at
If
moonshinesafari.com.
you want to learn more about us, because that was pretty much the
Yeah.
first year. It was a lot of our story.
Yeah, and it's still going to be
So,
some of our story.
right.
Because we're going to be talking about other things and more current things. We're probably going to, well, we're not probably, we are going to get into the political realm and probably, well, not probably, definitely the religious realm. We're going to talk about some topics that are usually taboo and probably will kill this channel.
Probably. Because our videos aren't necessarily popular.
Well,
But,
they
you know.
are, but not in mainstream. Not
There you
necessarily
go.
mainstream. It depends on what you mean by mainstream. The silent majority. I think that would be a lot of us, but
I agree.
we're not. We'll talk about it. We'll get into it. But we want to not just talk. We're still going to talk about music. We're still gonna,
absolutely.
we still want to talk.
Still want to talk about the moonshine. I mean, that's one of the things that we really
speaking
enjoy.
of-
That's part of our hobby.
Speaking of, man, these headphones are driving me nuts. I'm gonna take them off. I can hear it anyway.
I can hear it.
This, I'm not getting paid. I don't get paid by these haven't offered us anything. But this Old Smoky White Lightning. I've told you guys about this a lot. All right.
Yeah.
So this is. I like to keep a jar in this in here for inspiration purposes.
Open your mind.
Right.
You know, and obviously we're not ever telling anybody, you know, you should drink to excess. or
No,
anything
you drink
like that.
responsibly, just
But
like
you know
this.
what?
Look,
We enjoy it. We like it, and
I took a drink.
we like it.
I didn't spill any. That was responsible.
He responsibly didn't spill it.
I didn't spill it. Anyway, so we're going to talk about moonshine. We're going to still talk about recipes. We're going to
Definitely
talk
music,
about
like you
movies
said.
and music and all kinds of different topics.
Yeah.
We'll probably do little bits on things that piss us off. Oh, and by the way,
That never happens.
there might be some language. It might not always get beeped out, but we'll try. So if you have young kids and you're listening to the show, I mean, it really is an adult show. It really is an adult show. But if you have young kids and you have an open mind and you want to teach them some truth and some real life stuff, yeah.
Let them hear it.
Let 'em
I
hear
mean, to be honest, the language thing never bothered me, even when my kids were little. So, I mean, they're pretty anesthetized to it now, obviously.
Oh, and I have a mouth, and
So-
you say, oh, but Josh, you said you were a minister.
Once upon a time, guys. Once upon a time.
Look at my eyes. Please.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, like I said, it's kind of our video intro. This is Josh and Dina kind of thing. You know,
Yeah.
on the political spectrum, we are, I don't even like to say, I don't like to define, I don't like to use the labels that everybody else has out there. We're very independent. On some things we fall on the liberal side, to
Right.
be honest. On some things we fall on the conservative side.
Exactly.
Some things we fall dead in the middle. So it just depends on the subject. It depends on the issue. And we're very much,
I like to consider myself a constitutionalist.
yeah. And we want to do our thing, and we want to let everybody else do their thing. And I think everybody can do that and get along at the same time. And I don't think anybody has to hate anybody because we don't agree with somebody.
A constitutionalist with libertarian leanings, but not the crazy, like, libertarian leanings, like the one that ran for president last year. That I actually voted for.
I
but
did too.
The reason I voted for him is because I wasn't going to vote for either of the other two parties.
No, we had no other
I'm
good
done.
options.
I'm done with those two that have driven us into debt beyond this universe that
Well,
we will never be able to pay
And
back.
they tell you that you have to vote for one of the parties, otherwise you're wasting your vote.
Yeah, don't buy that.
Well,
That's the biggest lie.
that's how they keep you in the system, so
Yeah,
I
right.
refuse to be part of it.
Exactly, and I won't either. I won't either.
yeah,
I won't
so
do
anyway,
that. I'm
that's
sorry. I
my
just
little
won't.
rant,
So,
but-
not a Trump supporter, okay? But I think he's done
But
some
not a
good
hater.
things. I don't hate him.
yeah,
Not a Congress supporter. Hate them more.
not,
No,
not even a little.
No, dislike a lot of their decisions.
like their
I think
decisions,
I think
right.
there's a handful of people in the House of Representatives that give a damn about the Constitution, and everybody else gives more damn about themselves.
Well, it's a money making machine over there. That's why
Right.
you spend millions of dollars
Sure.
to get a job that pays you $150,000 or whatever it happens to
See,
be.
we were just going to do an intro film, and as soon
And
as you
then what
start talking about
happens?
politics, you start going down that rabbit hole. But I'm going to stop right here.
Yes, we're
We're
stopping.
going to stop that rabbit
For
hole
today.
right here for today. Because that was not the point. We will go into things like that, but we'll also talk about things like Harry Potter.
Right. Well,
Which,
'cause-
if you can
hello.
see Dina's shirt over here.
Actually, my shirt is Buffy.
Oh, was it Buffy? I
It's
couldn't
on
see
the
it.
Buffy
Oh,
thing.
that's a
See,
color.
it says
It's
it-
the Gryffindor
it
color,
is
though.
Gryffindor.
Oh,
It
see,
says
it's Buffy. I didn't even know.
In every generation,
Nice.
that whole
Oh,
thing.
yeah, the chosen one. Yeah, because I'm a Buffy fan.
I'm a Buffy.
We
Well,
talked about that.
And actually, he got me into Buffy. So yeah, we did
Exactly.
talk
I
about
was chastised for liking Buffy.
I thought it was such a joke, and until I watched it,
I
I'm
was
like,
totally chastised for that.
hey.
Right. And she started liking it, and she loved it, and we went to Angel and all that. And we still watch Buffy. It's got one of those rotations of MASH, Andy
Yeah,
Griffith,
exactly.
Buffy. What else?
My stable of classics.
Yeah.
You know, Andy for sure. Andy Griffith, Friends. I watch Friends a lot.
Yeah, Friends. That's one in there. Yeah. So that's one of the rotation series that we like to watch and stuff like that. So, but we're going to talk about that. We'll talk about a lot of things, and we'd like to talk about some things maybe you'd like to talk about and weigh in. So, in the comments under the YouTube channel or whatever, please.
Let us know what you want to hear about, because,
Yeah.
like I said, it's
We're all
really-
for trolls too.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going
I
to
don't
delete
care.
any trolls, and you guys
No,
want
I
to
don't
talk.
care.
If you guys want to talk shit, I don't care. I really, you couldn't say anything to me. Seriously, and you
No.
could try. You could try, but
I mean, I basically always had a philosophy: if you don't like me, that's fine.
yeah, that's good. Yeah, look at my face. See, I don't give a shit. It doesn't care.
all good.
I don't care. It's all good. That's right. We're here because we like to have fun and we want to share some of our
Yeah.
experiences and joys of
And-
life and pains.
Like I said, create a
With-
community. I think that there are so many more people out there that are more like us. We're in the middle. We're not trying to hate on that person or that
No.
person or anybody in between. It's like we just want to live our lives. So
Right, we want to do our thing. We don't want to pay everybody else's way. It's hard enough to pay our own way. It's hard enough to work and do what we do to pay our own way and support our own family. And when we have to pay all of the just ridiculous amount of fees and taxes and everything else that we do, there's not much left for any of us. And it's not fair. So we'll talk about that kind of stuff too. We'll talk about fair, not fair. And it's not going to just be negative. We're going to talk about comedy. We're going to do all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of
Medical.
things planned.
because we have a lot of that to talk about.
Yeah, especially recently too.
Yeah.
So,
Fun.
Right, we're going to talk about lifestyle,
Our crazy family.
all kinds of crazy families.
Crazy.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. Well, your crazy family. My family doesn't. We don't talk.
They're so crazy.
I talked to, I talked to one person in my extended family on a semi-regular basis.
It's true. It's
One.
true.
Yeah,
But
one.
he did grow up in Mayberry. But anyway.
Well, that's not necessarily true. It's because I guess I'm cantankerous. I guess I'm just an asshole. I'm sure a lot of people will agree with that. Anywho,
So,
that's kind of where we're at.
hello world.
Yeah,
Like
this is
I said,
us.
This is us, and we.
This is me.
This is me. We plan to be putting up some videos. So, like I said, if you have something you want to hear about, we will be. Obviously, we're always watching current events.
Yeah.
So it's not just that. And like I said, I mean, there's the medical stuff, and that's current events for me, and us, all of us.
Us.
And you know, Moonshine, that's current. You know, so all of that. Let us know what you think.
Right. Like maybe we should dress up for our videos.
Or
I
not.
just threw my hat on just because it was sitting here.
Because I'm gonna tell you a secret.
It's not gonna happen.
I don't even dress up to go to work.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
I mean, I don't dress down, but I don't.
This
dress
is what I wore to work today. What you see in all of its dog hair glory.
See, okay.
See, we're real lifers here.
I didn't wear this to work, but the shirt I wore wasn't much different.
Yeah, we're just real lifers here. That's what we said in the beginning. We're just going to be real about the things we do and what we do. So if you're on board and want to go on the safari with us,
Come on.
look up there. Moonshine Safari.
Come on.
Help us spread the shine. We definitely will need some help to do that, and it'll be fun,
will be fun.
as we go on the journey. So if you're willing and you want to be a shiner, reach out to us. Let us know. You can reach us directly at joshanddean@moonshinesafari.com. That's our email address, and you can send us messages and stuff like that. Also, Instagram,
Moonshine Safari and
SoundCloud,
And I'm
Facebook.
actually looking at possibly getting a TikTok account. I haven't done that yet.
I don't know what that
I'm
is.
thinking
And I think we talked about Stitcher. Is it Stitcher or some one of those places?
I
I
don't
don't know. We're looking at some other places to put
We are.
our stuff. And if you have a suggestion, that'd be great.
We'd like
Also,
to
we'll
hear.
take suggestions for new music.
Oh yeah.
If you,
By the way,
no.
I have a new idea. Don't let me forget to tell you.
okay, she has no idea. I can't think of anything else.
I think that's it for now. And then at some point we are going to be having to show you Josh's.
Oh, sorry,
Guitar
hold on a
family.
second. I'm sitting on one of my straps. Hold on. I'll show you Little B.
Here it comes.
This is Little B. Okay? And Little B rhymes with itch. Alright? And the reason I call it that is because she screams. Alright? This is a Epiphone Les Paul Special 2 P90 pickups.
Oh, okay, now
My kids
Robin
got me
and Del
this.
Toro bought that.
Robin and Del Toro got me this for
Father's
Father's
Day?
Day.
Yeah.
That's right. Father's Day in 2000 and last year, I believe.
I believe it was last year.
Last year, because last year I got 4 guitars.
Last year was a banner guitar year.
I have not yet to get a guitar this year.
I know it's been long. We've been buying cameras
Josh is sad.
and things.
Josh is very sad. He needs a Gibson J45 or something like that. If anybody would like to donate a Gibson J45 to Moonshine Safari, that we would accept it. It would be awesome. But anyway,
We are not a 501c.
it's not. This is no. Oh, you will not get any tax credit, but you will get my
Gratitude.
gratitude. I'll send you a sticker. I'll send you a Moonshine Safari sticker. Yeah, this is not an expensive guitar. It's kind of like, if any of you are, I guess I should probably get this closer. If any of you are guitar aficionados and know anything about guitars, Gibson Les Paul Jr. Was an entry-level guitar back in the 50s, and now they are wanted by everybody. Everybody plays these things. My favorite band, Blackberry Smoke. Charlie Starr has a Les Paul. Hadley has a few Les Paul.
You can't
Juniors.
see it, but there's
Is
a
it black?
picture of him right behind the camera.
Yes, there's my little wall homage
Yep.
over there, and I think I took a picture and posted it on
I think you
Instagram.
did, yeah.
You can check it out if you'd like to. And sometime maybe we'll do a pan around here. It's not that big of a pan, but yeah, love this guitar. And not only just sentimental reasons, it's an entry level guitar. It's
And it
under
sounds awesome.
it's under $150. It was, and it is amazing. It resonates. I can't even tell you. I can feel it when it's up against me. I'm playing. I can feel it going through the mahogany body right into my chest. I can feel it in my hand, in my palm as I'm, fingering the chords. This is a special guitar. It just is special. So, $5,000 guitars are awesome, but they're not always
So much better
this.
than.
I mean, sometimes you can find a gem, and somehow they found it, and I'm very fortunate.
And it makes it accessible to a lot of people as
Yeah.
opposed to the 5,000, 10,000.
I don't have a $5,000 guitar. I don't have any of those kind of guitars. I don't have that. But the most expensive guitar I have is one I'll show you. Maybe it's my Gibson 335. In fact, I just posted a picture of it because I'm working on a tune. More tunes, more tunes. Going farther. You can see that. That's my most expensive guitar. Dana bought that for me. For my birthday. Last year. It's beautiful.
It's very pretty guitar.
I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it. So, okay, so that's that. I think we probably wasted enough of your time.
Yeah, so that's our intro for today. Like I said, if you have any ideas, our goal is, okay, like Josh said, I mean, truthfully, we have a life also, and we both work, and we have a
Just like you.
comes up, so right. So I mean, our goal is to get one up a week, and so.
And sometimes we may not be able to do that, and I know
we
you'll
will try.
understand, but we're going to push to try
We
and
are
do
gonna
that
try.
because we want to. And like we said before, please reach out to us and give us any of your suggestions or comments if you'd like to be featured on here. If you have a band or you have a recipe or something you would like to
please
share
let
with
us
us,
know.
please send it to us, and we will
We
definitely
love recipes.
put you on the video and give you the shine out that you deserve.
Robin is our bartender. And
Yeah.
she's good at it.
Yeah, she is pretty good at it. So, all right. Well, Dina, if you're done.
I'm good.
All right. Hey, thank
Hey.
you so much for your time.
Yeah, thanks for checking
Thanks
it
for
out.
supporting
and
us this
we
whole-
hope to see you again.
Past year,
Uh-huh.
and we appreciate it for this next coming year too. So, remember, be good to one another.
Yeah.
Spread that shine.
Hey y'all, welcome to Moonshine Safari. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to our channel, as well as check the description for information on our social media sites, as well as our Patreon account to help support our adventures in the Moonshine Wilderness.